Yeah, it's almost transparent, but it's really not. I'll try to make this 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have 1 and 2. You have 2 hours and shit. Wow, look at that guy speeding. Oh no, go for the right, go for the right. Just here.
I'm just
Usually say hi to the audience.
I look like shit.
No, you do not look like shit.
Oh, I said you don't look like shit either, so thanks.
You don't look like shit. You're literally perfect.
I got that.
Anyway, let's just jump back into it.
Okay.
You know the last time I posted a video?
I'm assuming that they're in like 10.
Like, almost 3 years.
It's a long time.
Yes, it is.
And she still got those subscribers.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they stayed for so long.
They probably forgot.
They're like, is this guy good? No, this stream will be for 2 hours.
Alright.
At least 2 hours.
Let's
Get jiggy with it.
How old is your audience?
It's at least adult.
Huh?
It's at least adult.
Well, that's a plus.
Yep, 6/29/2018. Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, 2 years.
You might get multiple followers once Rufus is in the picture. So how old was the audio?
I'm gonna turn. Rest in a bed to spend XP off. Look at you, us.
It's better than shooting on us. You're gonna make him cry. You're gonna break his heart. I'm telling you.
Look at the audience. Look at the audience, Rufus. Look at him.
Hey, this is dirty pornography, bro.
No.
Well, then it's child doggy pornography because he's a pup. You're gonna get banned already. 3 years ago.
Banned. Immediately. YouTube people, YouTube team just comes up. Who are you again?
So does it show who like is watching currently or no?
Yeah, it'll show.
That's cool.
I think it'll give notifications
I look
to like
fat. So.
you have a pillow in front of you.
Yeah, but half of it's me.
No, I know at least 5 fat people, and you're 4 of them.
What? wait, that. Okay, I need to replay that in my head. Like, 5 fat people, and I'm 4 of them.
Yes.
Not the 4th one. 4 of them. Wow.
Wow.
That wasn't a song. How rude. Take that Fuller House up in here.
I need to replenish my serums. That's one thing I definitely need to do is replenish my serums. See, look, that's already worse because it's like level 26, I'm level 16, all because I don't feed on people.
you an innocent bystander. That's kind of cool.
That's
I find it kind of cool.
so. In this, I have to like really plan out my attacks.
Doris seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence.
Emily's house.
I should go to her acting school.
Emily's missing.
I know that.
Well, I didn't know from you that. That's really small. Like a small corner.
Oh, jeez. You know what? Oh, just running.
Oh, so there's like zombies in it too?
They're skeletons.
Ew.
I'm just and I'm dead.
That was fast.
It's literally that fast to die because you're like
Not trying to kill him.
you're not. Well, you are, and I can kill them because they're not human.
Obviously, they've got some badass reflex.
No, she'll explode if she'll die too.
Oh, that was great.
Which is why I don't like them. No, I need to replenish my serums to get back my blood serums because that's how I stay alive. Which actually I have a lot of XP I can go and evolve with. Rufus, can you not cheat one? He's like, you're not going to help me, Dad? Fine.
I don't want enough shit in your shoes.
My boots are pretty high up.
Have you seen how you can do?
Have you seen how uncoordinated he is with the jobs?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that too, but I mean, he tries until he gets it. So, yeah. Shit made no sense.
I don't know why it takes so long to come back into it.
Rise from the dead today.
There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
I got a little bit of blood back, but alright, let's see the districts. She has a migraine. He has a migraine. My bad. There's still a lot of people
I'm
alive.
gonna send a thumbs up to my grandma because she does that to me all the time. I hate thumbs up. It's kind of like, okay, cool. Like, I don't care.
Which, yeah, this is I wonder. Because it takes stamina to, like, do an attack, and you're like, not sure. trapped in this death trap.
I mean, I'll go ahead and kill him.
I can't because I'm low on health and I need to get out of here. Just don't know where to go. Nope. Yeah, I'm like stuck here and I can't like, do anything.
You're supposed to be finding the house. I mean, I don't know what that's all about. Unless you already did that.
No, I know where to go. I think I know where to go. I need to get out of this. Oh, jeez, no. Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't like. Yeah, that's the way for me to go, but I can't.
Yeah.
I know it's something.
You just killed yourself.
I can't do anything. Because as soon as I step out, I'm like dead. The only way.
Maybe you weren't done in the house.
No, I know I'm done in the house. There's no way out of it.
I don't know. My first time seeing this game, so I don't know.
Was it this long? Go back in.
That was fast.
Yeah, after a while I was waiting.
It's catching up.
Hmm.
Are you saying to my boyfriend?
No.
The fuck you up?
Shh. Let's see. Yeah, I can only access doors whenever I'm.
I mean, is there any, like, do you need health and stuff? Is there anything in there that you could use?
No, it's.
Or does it gonna get better after so long? What happened to you?
I can shift in those. Nope, doesn't work.
That's that exercise. No?
You're almost dead. Okay, now you are. Okay, we're just popping more out.
She's the one that looks like she's like, I guess. Oh, third. I think I know.
Oh, I know what he is. He's a teleporter. I basically just have to like time it. Yeah, that's what it does. It's this oriented. Don't do it when she's like that. Well, it's just stupid because there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Because the only way out of there is.
Is there a lever that you have to pull to open up the gate or something?
No, I have to physically open the gate, which I can't do if I'm in combat.
Gotcha. So there's, and I guess it's really not a way to bypass them since the fact is they're right there by the door.
Yeah, exactly.
So that sucks.
Yeah. So there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah. Sort of.
Except kill him, which I can do, but it's just rough.
Yeah.
See, there's two at the start. Well, then there's that one. I can get past this. I just need to take my time with it. First thing I need
It
to do
just
is...
sucks because they're like 3 already up on you.
There's 2 already on. The third one came in because I went down into the alley and he was right there.
Ew. But there's a total of 4, is there? I just swore there was 4. Because you killed one and then there were still 3 out after you.
There might be. Well, I can get past this. I just need to take
I might be wrong.
I just need to like really take my time with it.
I work for a bank, but I'm terrible at math.
So yeah, I have this listed knife, which automatically gets blood for me. So yeah, I can't like open up the door when I'm like that. She should just spit on me.
Yeah, she's a nasty one.
I shouldn't be hit. Yep. That's why it's hard to play as a pacifist.
Yeah. Maybe you just need to turn.
No.
Well, that's no fun. So how many times do you think you're gonna get it?
How many times do I have to die in order for me to actually do it?
Yeah.
A lot.
So we're gonna be here all day. The
No.
whole 2 hours.
It's like, well, that was a great stream. Yeah.
Show you every way to not to get past it.
Eventually I'll get past it, but it's just the fact that I have restrained from like killing me. It's the literal fact that I have not like killed anyone that's making it so rough.
See, this is not fun. Like if it's life and death, bud. They're already dead. Either by you or by one of those mutation little nasty ass.
Skull. They're called Skull.
How's that supposed to know that? You probably told me, but I don't. I'd probably still say the same thing, and you'd probably be like they're called this. I have a terrible memory.
Let's see. I know I had guns. For the trap, no, I have no ammo. That's why.
They don't have nothing in this house.
No ammo. And I have no serums.
You're
Which
just
is exactly what I need.
basically a broke bitch.
That's a barrier. That.
What are you doing?
That.
but you can like see through the walls. Oh man, like ratchet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is...
She seems like to be like the strongest. Well, not technically, because that one just like jumps on you and just rips your throat out or something.
He bites me.
Same thing. You're dead no matter what.
If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Yeah, exactly. If you want to be that kind of guy. No.
I'm a bad person. I can't kill people in real life, so this kind of gets my...
Get your what?
Gets my anger out.
I thought you was about to say your need. Oh, jeez.
Well, that too, I guess. I don't like people.
As soon as I'm hit by that acid bomb, I'm pretty much dead. So I have to like really take my time.
Yeah, you just gotta like shoot some Tums down her throat first. I'm telling you, it's like she's nasty.
I've been at this
About an hour now. 30 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh, that's close. 10 off.
Let's see.
And there's none in this house you could use, like protection wise and stuff like that.
No.
Now, the longer you stay in there, does your health go up more? I don't
My
know.
health doesn't go up at all.
Oh, your health doesn't. You just
I'm scanning.
for any items. Yeah, it almost needs just like something cracked up outside their heads.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. There's no way out except for
Oh, there's that way. Maybe that's the way you're supposed to go.
that way.
Yeah, there ain't no blockage, or whatever you want to call it. Barricades, whatever. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah, I can do it.
Or where was it?
I can tell you it's probably.
It is. Are you able to jump?
I can let's go back. Nope. And nope, I can't.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm in also.
So what's the red bar in the bottom is?
Blood bar is my
They're hard to kill, apparently.
no, it's just that I'm so underleveled.
And
Because
called
I'm-
that
Because I'm not
even.
doing that.
You know, it seems worth it. You know, if it's ever the end of the world, it's like every man for themselves. Starting at just $1. Virginia cheese.
Get happy. Yeah, how'd you do your toilet over the back?
I didn't do it. What? Not the face buggy. No. I know he's a meanie.
I probably just not have to talk through this until afterwards.
What do you mean afterwards?
I'm trying to learn how to talk in game at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I think basically they just like cuss the whole time.
I can't do it.
Hmm.
I'd rather not do it. So she's like freaking the door, right?
Yeah, she's ready for you. Can't do that.
She's dead.
Well, there you go. Now you just need to kill him. Someone's gone.
You tell her.
And I guess you can't really use it.
I guess I can, but damn. Sorry. I couldn't.
Oh, you're still. Ah.
See, that's he's like that, so like if I hit him,
And I think you need to take the teleporter out of this. You're going to struggle. There you go.
okay, now there's just one left. Nope, you, no,
And just give it all you got.
no, I can't go in reckless. You don't get greedy with damage. And you're like,
Now there's one more that you're on. I think I do.
you do, but I can't see. Oh, rats.
That's gross.
I have
Ooh.
thirst for blood.
Now, oh,
Yeah, I knew there was another one, so there's 4.
she doesn't seem like a spider. I have all my weapons to where they're like blood absorption. She is a spider. I knew it. Usually, the female one usually is. Yeah, lose. You know what I'm just doing? And I like that.
Chiropractor work.
I like that move because it does a lot of damage.
Oh, there's another dragon.
Cigarette case and 2 bottles of alcohol.
That's much already.
This is despicable.
Well, you know what? We'll deal with it right now.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Myself again, fully.
I have
That's really gross.
thirst.
I know, but I'm filling myself up.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
We'll believe it, dude.
I have this
Almost top
thirst
dog.
for blood. This
And
is
top dog.
despicable.
I know it's despicable, Jonathan, but we have no other choice.
Oh, so I guess you can't.
The door has been unlocked.
So you had to kill him first.
Stop moving your ass on me.
So he pushes his whole body on you. Sounds about right.
Let's see. Let me see where it goes. There's a hideout right up ahead. Hideout to where I can. Okay, I'm back in the good zone.
Oh, these are humans?
Yeah, these are people.
For there have been, I guess, whatever you called them, everywhere. They're not very scared to be out in the open. Is it skulls, is that what you said?
Skulls, yeah.
Skulls. Just turn it. There's somebody having a gun. Yeah. So the only reason you're basically scared to kill him is because he's a bad guy, I guess. I guess the only reason to kill him is because he's a bad guy.
Well, yeah, he's an enemy. He works for an organization that's.
Oh, see, you can jump. That'll work.
It's like a blitz, sort of.
I guess you can really do it.
You see the mark.
I guess you're probably healthy enough just to do it. Is that the only place where you go? So what's your yellow bar for?
That's my stamina. Using this, I can stay in this form as long as I have stamina.
And what is this person doing? Oh, she can't get you. Oh, she can. What about all the humans that are in that side?
No, not the poison. Not the poison.
So she's a blinker and
Yeah, when she blinks, she leaves that side of poison. Which I like doing the little dash strike. Forgot she did that.
She did? Oh, she blew up. Okay, gotcha.
She blew up in a little toxic vibe. Which the ones, for me doing this playthrough, I need to upgrade my... Because healing that much is not worth it. Come on. So when they have their hands, that means like if I do an attack, then he'll heal counters. This is all about like defense, yeah, like that.
Did you just kill himself?
No, I killed him. I put the mist underneath him and made the shadows below him just explode upwards.
Ew.
So there's no... my lovely hideout. There's my workbench. I know that chick had a migraine, so I can't. Which I'm gonna make these serums first. I don't know.
So I guess 4 is the max.
Right now. Oh yes, I can do some of these.
Well, it doesn't really like
You get the which you can then use to like
Crafts more stuff.
or I can even upgrade some of this stuff. Like this. Which I only use this blade. Which I can do right now. So that is awesome. I can either do enhanced damage or enhance which I'll do that damage. And then for this more blood. This damage or increased blood, yeah. That can be steps. Now for this. I'm gonna get this. I need white phosphorus. Don't know where to find it. Perfect. Now I can,
Light some slate.
well, I can evolve myself now with all this XP. 7,985. So, actually, I'm going to reset myself.
Set yourself.
Yeah, that. Autophagy up. I have 23,000 XP to use. I like Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is good for me to use. Let's see. Increase blood absorption. Increase my blood capacity. Medical bag. More serums. Blood barrier. Maybe. This one definitely next. This one definitely. Definitely more health.
Your XP just went down.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Ooh, it's a big explosion. And this is my favorite. Let's see here. Because I was experimenting with the other ultimates, because there's 3. Oh my gosh, you're like right in the way. Now I'm going to map my powers. Swap those. Activation. There we are.
I don't run away.
Huh?
Oh, there it is.
Every time I change my powers, I have to wait for the cooldown to come in.
The cooldown to come in?
Yeah, let's see it 27, 26, 25. Alright, here we go.
So when you, they can't see you?
Some people can see me. I like doing the dash around the team. Like slash. That usually works. The more serums I have on me, the better.
Get like 2 shots. That's pretty cool. I guess it's good for you.
See that white bar underneath your health? That's their stun meter. The more stun damage I do, the more I can hit. I swap in between the listed knife and that. Shotgun shot. Oh, I can't use it.
The place you were before, there was some guy that was displaying, I guess, in a building. Where you were before you killed that dude. There was, I guess, a guy in a building.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Yes, may have to look at your goods. Which I'm gonna buy. of the like herbs and stuff. It's silly. Oh, I have good prerequisite. I do. I know there's more people here to discover. The only other way to get XP in this game is by completing quests and killing foes. That's it. And they're not really that good at XP boosts anyways. He has migraine. I don't have any migraine medicine.
What kind of doctor are you?
I have to find the ingredients to make it. Here's a box. Shillings. Better go talk to Lady Ashbury. I found some opium in the box. And a box of pills. Damn.
Alexa, turn on end tables.
Ah, we can see. You see it, Rufus? We can see. We can see, Rufus. We can see, Rufus. We can see, Rufus. We can see, Rufus.
Vampyr.
That left me.
Where's your toy? No, nothing, bro.
I mean, I'm just gonna loot your cabinet.
Good evening, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm still investigating from inside the Ascalon Club. Can we talk?
Of course, my dear.
There are many paintings adorning the walls here.
Yes?
Did you paint them?
No, my dear. But some of them. I have had a long time to learn from the best. I'm currently working on what could be my greatest masterpiece.
What is this masterpiece?
Your portrait, my dear Jonathan. It will be my gift to you, if I ever have time to finish it.
Have you met any famous painters?
Are you trying to divine my age by cross-checking historical dates, my dear? That's a devious parlor trick.
Well, Elizabeth, I've tried my best. Don't I deserve some reward at least?
Well, if you must know, I even posed for the greats. Now that you know it, you may recognize me when visiting museums.
How is your investigation going?
I have decided to explore beyond the dictates of reason.
What do you mean?
You may on occasion find this house closed when you visit me. If so, it is because I have gone undercover. Sort of.
Who are you going to surveil? I hope you're not considering spying on McCullum or the Guard of Prewan.
No. I intend to ask a few questions in parts of town I rarely venture into. Dirty places where a delicate lady like myself should never be seen.
A delicate lady.
When will you return?
As soon as possible. And I don't intend to stay away for long.
She's also a vampire.
Is she?
Yes.
I have
Yeah, I
investigated
think it'd
new
be more
sources of
color,
infection,
but
and I
I guess
may
I
have
should try
found
that.
a new type of skull.
What?
One suffering from heavy
And
mutation
the
that is
sparkle is
extremely contagious.
Scouts come
obviously
in
not from
various
mine,
forms,
so-
you know. They are simply degenerate versions of their
Which
mates.
in this game
I believe
is
these
completely
families
nighttime
are
all the
different,
time.
and I'm currently pursuing a
Well,
lead.
that's
I know I can
boring.
find
sunlight
the true
does
source
hurt
of
me.
contagion by finding who
Yeah, you are
created
a
these
vampire.
creatures.
That would be great news. Be very careful, my dear, when dealing with such creatures.
Oh, turn into ashes.
Goodbye, my dear.
Sparkle.
Like they're
Goodbye,
cremated.
my beloved.
So apparently they're like jading but not dating, you know what I mean?
Really intriguing.
They are and they're not.
It's locked.
Well, you're a vampire. Do you not have super strength?
It's locked.
And
I might have super strength, but I'm also have super politeness.
oh lord,
This is England, where it's
this is a game.
this is London, where everyone is like manners upon manners upon manners.
Well, that's so great for them. But you're a vampire and you have more abilities than everyone else.
Almost everyone else. Let's see here.
The fun part is just to break the rules, though. Just
Why'd you rip the heart out of the story?
I had to have you somewhere. You're being a goody cuckoo. So I stole his heart. His elephant's heart.
He said, let me see it.
You can't happen because you'll chew it up and you'll swallow the squeaker. And every time you bark, it goes.
Can you imagine if he barked like that?
I'd have to get rid of him. Or take him to the vet or something.
Wow.
You better not try to hunt my arm.
You know this is going on YouTube,
Yeah, you know.
so people can.
I'm just fucking around. I'm not gonna kill my dog or get rid of him.
I didn't say you was going to.
No, what part were you at?
Something just.
So I mean, even so, if you walk by him when he tried to attack you,
He's a Volcod. He's good.
so you're screwed.
Oh, they rely on like
Your strength,
yes.
bigness.
Also, resisted. We still took damage from it. Coagulation still works on.
Yeah, let's kill him.
Owie.
So I guess this records like your screenplay too. Get your booty out of my face.
It's like, no.
I'm not getting your speaker. Stop trying so hard.
Right.
Nothing is in my hand.
I forget that he gets it. He's dead.
But that's a good game. pile of blood on the ground, you can kill him. No.
That's just
So can you drink his blood?
not while he's dead.
Well, that's a waste of blood. When he's already dead, why can you drink his blood?
Die for me.
What is it, a flying cow?
What?
I don't know, that's what this ad said.
Finsbury Theater. Oh no. Did not mean to do that.
That's where you need to go. Is that a priest?
Yes, it is.
What are you doing? No! Get off me! Right now!
What?
You shouldn't have me.
I ought you to step back!
No, wait. You're gonna go in your kennel if you don't stop that stuff.
Just smack me with this.
There's something on the ground. Bullets. Ooh, look at you go.
I know there's a secret way into you. It's around the side.
Oh, you're too good to go forward.
Watch out! Fuck, it's fast!
Oh, no, we're...
So that's a vampire right there.
Can he see you?
I think so.
Is he gonna try to kill you?
Oh,
Goodness. You're like tearing him all apart.
huh?
You tore him all apart.
I like this coagulation power now. I definitely need it for this playthrough.
So many people you have to kill.
Oh, so we're called Econs.
What?
Econs.
Econs?
That's what Lady Ashbury calls the good vampires.
Oh.
Econs.
There was a poster on the wall. I guess you wanted to read it.
That's like a word or something.
So does he know you're a vamp?
Come on, bro.
Bloody monsters!
You just let him come out.
It's dead. I was trying to do a cool thing where I dodge to the side at the last minute and come back and just slash him.
How'd that go for you?
A large beast, it's like a werewolf looking thing.
There was a chest over there. And that one over there.
If they highlight like that, then it's like, there's a way around here.
I cannot enter.
Hmm.
Somebody sounds sick. If you bite him, really doesn't do a lot of damage.
It's mainly used to get him blood and that.
You're on fire. Getting a staff?
The fire executioner. Somebody shoot me from back there. watch it because if you're getting greedy for damage, they'll pick up on that and they'll start like. Some people can see me, some people can't.
Actually, just can't snap their necks.
You like basically like double hand after double hammer, like basically like this on the back of their head, knocking them down, stunning them instantly, and then you can grab them and bite them, which is what I prefer to do to get some blood and some health back.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
So there's an open window on the second floor?
Yeah, it's like this one up here. This one.
It's locked.
Is that not the second floor?
It's.
Oh, there you are. Okay. It's glass. Why can't you shatter it though?
This is a video game.
I know. Well, why can't you just shatter it up again? The restriction on this game is ridiculous.
It's like, hey, a window. Do you want to break it? Yeah, you can.
Yeah. What's the fun in that? A lot of destruction on games. No way I'm helping you.
That's when you just
Go hands.
doors, Fletcher's, empties.
Bro. Why you gotta do that?
Do you want to read this?
No, I can't even see that.
I can't stand the pain anymore.
Oh, that part. I was showing me the paper.
No.
I'm a dumbass. It's okay.
I can't stand the pain anymore. It's like my entire body is breaking apart since that bitch infected me. For days now, she keeps hiding in her room, giving orders through little written notes, and only rehearsing at night. I witnessed one of her so-called rehearsals. She walks on stage, angry and hateful, spitting and whining about her fading beauty. The bitch is infected, rotten to the core. And she plans to infect everyone in this place, and then everyone in London. Her next play is not before December, and at this time, all the theatre's employees will be her obedient minions, forced to serve her evil machinations. I'm sure she's found a way to corrupt our food or the water, since we all started to get ill and change after the meal she arranged for us last Monday. I want whoever finds this note to know that I only killed myself to escape the living hell that this place has become. May God have mercy on me and my immortal soul, since I refuse to be an accomplice to this devilry.
So I got to read in the accent.
Well, this is London.
So you have to read it in the accent. You would think they'd have a system where they can read out for you in the accent. You would think there'd be a system where you can read it out
Doris
loud.
Fletcher's voice.
Like where they read it out loud for you. Alright, calm down.
Come here, boy.
If you start punching back in your ground,
Wow, can't believe I dodged that in time. Well, almost, but I didn't take much damage from it, so I called it. I'm not a sex toy.
Exactly. And I'm listening to Jesus Christ songs.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's just inappropriate. Disrespectful. Christian rock is in my ear. Okay. I call and you answer.
That and Doris Fletcher.
Is it human? Ouch.
No, there's a blood plague going around, and she's infected by it. this might be a really hard fight. Based off the fact that
There's a rat.
I don't need it right now.
Save it for later. Gross. Oh, there's your toy. I was sitting on it. Bad ass.
Well,
Who
here
are
we go.
you who dared enter my realm?
She's not very easy to fight. She wasn't easy to fight when I played.
I'm here to put an
her.
end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
At least I'm still polite.
But Doris
Now
Fletcher
she
is
tries
no
to kill you.
She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you.
But
I can help you.
I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was,
You ready to
and the
assist me in this
queen
battle?
she'll be.
Helping me keep watch.
Till then,
Keep
all
watch.
shall die. For that was
She's got a rash on her
my
back.
wish.
Here we go.
Help, I summon thee, my children of the night.
Where's that bar?
She was like half my health for one. And of course her minions are. At least I have this whole spot. You stop for a second. Why do it? Oh, no,
Touché,
no,
Or sword?
Mine
Behold,
does better,
Kinslayer,
but
the
it's the fact that
disgrace
she
of
just.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Will she be the
Oh, she
queen
just did that
again?
again? She's one of those two? Yeah, she's a little bit of everything.
You just smack her. I don't have any stamina.
You know what I mean?
Stamina.
There you go. Is that that girl? She grew an arm?
Stop. What I do with it. I basically have to pick her apart from the floor.
My children, my beloved, die for the love of me.
I did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
She took bitch slap to the next level.
Nope.
I didn't get that bad. Surprising that come out.
Your blood will be mine.
Actually, no. Well, this is a lot of damage. It's a really long time for it to come back.
Arise and save your queen, my
I guess a good thing when they had their arms raised up. Okay, what is this?
She's adding on.
I'm just gonna have to focus on her.
That's fine. Yeah, she's the one that's selling it. Ooh, well,
Oh, okay.
Just get out of your way here.
killed my
It's
father.
crazy when she does that, it doesn't affect the other ones. The acid and stuff.
That's because they're used to it. Since they do the same damage. Ow.
My blade shall pierce your villainous heart.
could use my own. That's how I'm basically using these fight sisters. Just wait. Right moment. And then strike. And she's dead. Yep, do it.
Wait. I beg you,
Plastic
wait.
surgeon ASAP.
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your
That is
heart
gross.
beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My
No, Miss
dead
Fletcher.
heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know.
That's a bit.
And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
She's gonna burn herself alive.
Will I be remembered?
At least. She's either gonna
Will
be mad or
you?
throw a lantern at me.
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Oh, yep, she's gonna.
Farewell, Doris.
Oh, that was.
More dramatic.
Bravo! So dramatic.
Oh,
I
jeez.
love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle...
You're not here for me, but you got your buddies right
Sure,
there.
we'll have a little chat.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
Exit stage right.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
2000. That's good. Actually, I'm gonna equip that new sword. Yeah, that one. Excuse me. Alright, where are those rats at?
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Would you like to read this? Oh, come on.
Do you have to read all of it or no?
No, it's just lower.
Yeah. There's a circle button.
It's right here.
Yes, that is correct.
You don't want to read it.
Nah, I'm not here to read.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just here.
Mr. Hunt, you need to read.
Oh, hell no.
London, 24th October 1918. Soon I'll be on stage again, for my rehearsals are almost over. My minions are gathered around me, ready to follow my every command. Soon my audience will return, ready to applaud my art. The young, the gorgeous, my healthy audience. They'll return to their families, their beautiful houses, and happy lives, delighted by my performance, shocked by my disguise, touched by my grace, my infectious legacy. They'll spread the disease one by one, and they'll turn. And I'll be their beloved queen again, and they'll never forget me, and I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me.
Beautiful. You should have been a poet.
Shouldn't she know? She is the greatest actress of her time.
You know, it kind of happens when most of the society are no longer human.
She's still an actress.
She's dead now. I mean, I guess.
She went out with a fiery passion.
Yeah, a dramatic one. Okay. Oh.
She had her hand raised the entire time. Like,
So,
yes.
honey, you are not the Statue of Liberty. This is London.
We have Big Ben.
Big Ben?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You know what Big Ben? It's a big old clock tower in the city of London.
Oh, yeah. I know what that is now. But they call it Big Ben.
At least that's what my friend Adrian calls it. He's from London. I call him Big Ben.
You see your brothers from London?
Dead. I need to leave now.
No.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. Where are the people?
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Something's coming soon. You've already been through there.
I actually don't think there's fast travel in this game.
Fast track?
Fast travel.
Fast travel? Why not? Here you go. Ooh. 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 Well, that was as high as you could go. You got aluminum?
Aluminum powder and aluminum shard.
Ooh.
3 bullets and 1 shilling.
Fancy, aren't you just rallying?
Do not cough in public.
Corona. COVID-19.
Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Welcome to the West End.
What they're saying.
That's...
We meet again, Mr. Kimura.
Oh, I saved him from a backfire.
Situation.
Dr. Reed. Still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men
So
patrolling
you
and
can find out
fighting
hints
infected
about
citizens
people
in these very
streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
New hint available.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
So when
If you
use
really
the
want to
hint,
know, I
the
was locked
text
in
will be
that building for
blue, and
3 or
it'll be
4
like,
days. My
Oh,
jailer
it
was
sounds weird.
insane, mumbling
It's like
about
you're
sacrifice
yelling
and
at-
voices.
Like interrogation.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
That's because the Red Queen is pretty much
Constantly
like the
whined
mother
about the
of
voice
vampires.
of his master, ordering him to do terrible things.
She's
He
making
wanted to
blood.
silence the voice by offering blood.
That sounds disgusting.
My
I've
blood.
already fought her as other. Like, watch this.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown today?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives
It's like a
and friends are threatened by this
mesmerization
epidemic.
thing. You have a mesmerized level like that one. L1 right there.
Have you heard?
Which, when you mesmerize people,
I
you
was
pretty much
not
like
only a
grab them by
bad
the face and go
landlord,
like that, and
I
you
was also
mesmerize
a
them, you
bad
pretty much just guide them to a dark,
I've
a
not
dark
seen
place.
my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money.
No, get away from your father.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club?
Get some
We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
Since I don't make no bridge.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
That's great. There's no need to thank me.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary. Though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
The Guard of Privet. Let's not do that.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I don't know. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes, astronomy is a fascinating subject.
It is.
When I was a child, my mother bought a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening
Studying of
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor.
Astronomy.
They are the key to our understanding of the
I don't use it
cosmos.
very often, like astrological.
Remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic.
They're trying to get it, and they're like,
I
I'm not
remember
gonna get it.
our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Pegasus, Draco, or Cygnus? Which one do you pick?
What are we talking about? I blame it on the mother, whatever it is.
Pegasus? I'll do Cygnus.
Cygnus.
Why'd you even ask
The
then?
constellation that was supposed to protect Mary.
Memory's a strange thing.
I'm not even paying attention.
I can recite without hesitation
I don't
the
even
names
know
of
what
the
this
88 constellations.
88
I barely
constellations.
remember my own childhood.
Did he fake his
There's
interest in
88 constellations.
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars aligned to a specific configuration.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care of yourself. I even got 220 XP just by talking to him.
There's something to the right of you as well, I think. I've seen something shining over there. That, and I think there's something else over here too. I thought there was. Maybe not. You haven't sucked his blood?
No, I'm a good guy.
So boring.
I might do another playthrough of this where
I'm completely evil.
yeah. Ooh, unknown, I don't even know this chick. Who are you?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a
Oh,
doctor.
those eyes.
Dr. Jonathan.
One of them's severely bloodshot.
She's a meth head.
Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy,
Step right on my bladder out of the body.
I can't stop eating them. Help me, please.
She can't stop
Help
eating
me to disobey the voice.
Yeah, she is a vampire then, huh?
No.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow.
She's so disgusting.
What do you do for a living?
No, there might be some outside influence. Making her do it.
Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
Looks like she's transitioning.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help, please, Doctor.
I think you need him to obey.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Wow.
I must go.
I wish I could do something for her.
You can kill her?
No.
She don't have to worry about the voices in her head anymore.
You would kill him.
She would probably really appreciate it. I know I would if I was hearing things and going crazy. Just my neck, you know.
Just what?
My neck. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, it's that girl. Unknown. Oh, is that a jail cell?
No, it's a transition to another place, which I'm going to right now.
Well.
I'm underprepared.
I'm sleepy.
You slept like almost all day.
Yeah, I know. I'm still tired.
Exactly. The more you sleep, the more tired you feel.
Just dealt with some stressful clients today.
Are they that bad?
They're pretty aggressive today.
Aggressive?
Yeah. I swear that one she was like, I want no money now. And I'm like, well, you don't have to wait until the branch opens.
Can I withdraw $5,500? You can only get $2,500.
Yeah.
What? It's my money. I need it now.
She's like, my husband and I are here now. We want our money now. I don't want to wait till 9. Well, honey, that doesn't change the policy, so you're gonna have to wait.
Hello,
Jonathan,
You're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan.
I'm sure you can let me in. Of course you can.
But at this
Excuse me while I just politely leave this. Thank you. Alright, now.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
I have a hole in the bottom of my thigh.
Have you noticed anything peculiar?
I have a hole in the bottom of my thigh.
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again,
And you get
Jonathan,
me socks.
please accept my condolences for your sister.
Even though I killed her.
Thank you.
Because she was turned by my blood
so
because I did her.
And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone.
Oh, did you know?
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been
Whenever
so
I was
quick.
bit, it
And while
looked
the
like I was
epidemic in the
dead.
streets.
So
There's
these
no need to
grave
apologize.
tenders picked me up and threw me up
It's
against the
normal,
corpse pile.
considering the circumstances.
Which then I came
No,
out
it's
of
not.
it all like weird.
I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences.
groggy.
He is too busy
My
with
sister
his penny
popped up.
dreadful stories.
She found me. And
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
But you look great.
How have you been since the last time we met?
And I basically like bit her out of like
3 years now?
the
I've done
primal
my
urge
duty,
in me.
like all British women. You
Killing
have
her,
no
or she
idea
got brought back to life because
the
of my
wait for
blood. She got
months
turned into a
without
vampire, which I had
knowing
to
if
kill her
I'd still
again.
be a wife or a widow.
I understand.
Yeah, just don't
Luckily,
have to
this
die or
part of
something
town
like
has
that.
been saved from the worst of the bombings.
Yeah, they have to die so
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Where did you even get that before? I thought you ate all those.
It was.
These just
I bought like a lot of little tennis balls. I thought you ate them all.
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna leave the rest of your house.
Take your dress.
That's
great.
nice. That's a nice dress.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, the last one.
It's locked, all right.
So you can't open anything that's locked.
Nope. There is keys I can get, but usually those keys are on their corpses.
Owners?
Yep.
Okay, so you know what that means.
No.
No fun.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
I've done
Yeah,
this.
because normally if they die, because they have to bite a vampire in first to be able to come in.
That's the whole tale, but no, that doesn't.
He said you didn't have to have any invitation to get in. So how's that an old tale?
He means that in like a term that.
Are you really gonna read that too?
Do you not want me to read?
It's up to you. Like, he says it don't really matter.
Basically, this guy named Jacques.
Looks like a love letter to me.
It is.
Vampire. Something must have gone
wanted to
wrong.
become a vampire.
Oh, there's one on the
Someone
bed.
is risking blood.
Blood.
I should follow the trail.
There's something in the wall. Ooh, we following a trail now. Ooh, there's some more. Oh, there's more. They dragged that girl or whatever they is.
No, it was more or less that wounded.
And it was just sparking out randomly.
Couldn't have been a carotid artery. That bleeds out too quick.
But you lost the...
They always stay there.
That was fast.
If you can get them fairly quickly, yeah.
There it is. There's the blood.
Yeah, I have to fight him too.
Who are you? What are you doing?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Cologne, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh,
You can tell there's a vampire
right?
based off those
Oh, I
eyes.
do love the British sense of humor.
And their dark brown eyes.
And
Follow
who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Cologne, at your service, my dear cousin.
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world.
So many countries, so many tantalizing things.
Tantalizing.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
Not exactly.
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
What do you plan to do?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
Rapist. And he takes pictures of
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that? Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last ready good.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us.
He would be terrible.
The first time I have received such a proposal, but...
It's like you're either I'm not into it.
And I'm very upset she stained my clothes.
Her body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Oops, my bad.
What should I do? Should I kill him or should I go with deception?
I'd kill him.
Because he didn't technically murder her on purpose.
He murdered her. He's a bad guy.
The thing is,
just kill him. Just kill him.
The thing is, when you try to turn someone, you accept that vampire's blood into you, and sometimes the blood will take to you, sometimes it won't. And when it won't take you, it can kill you, just like what happened with her.
Well, then you're just gonna start back over. So let's test the waters.
So what? This one or this one?
I was like, you deserve to die. He still killed her.
Inadvertently.
What does that mean?
He killed her.
Trying to change her.
Accidentally.
Murder's murder.
Your cruelty deserved.
And what else is...
Oh, he's level 30. You didn't catch that in time. Ouch.
You might die.
No, it was just that attack. That attack was really nuts.
that move that does all the damage.
You know how that one yet?
It's like scream, but missed me.
He's hard to kill.
It's just because he's level 30. And as long as I keep myself topped off. Yeah, like that. And I'm dead. You recorded me dying?
No, I didn't record.
I think I'll piss, sir.
It's toys.
So, knowing that he does that much damage, should I still try to kill him?
Huh?
So, knowing that he does that much damage, so
He already died. Don't make more of a fool of yourself.
excuse me?
Well, then prove me wrong.
Wow. Such a bad guy.
I forgot that was in my hat.
Just shove it up in there. That get annoying right by your ear.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Leave that alone. Kill the well, I gotta kill him now.
It's Robert's last night.
Yes, it is. Until he goes off to Portland or what?
How long?
Well, 74 Deltas, I think their AIT is like 10, 12 weeks.
Oh, Eric's gonna do it.
Be by himself. I mean, there's not much you can do. Oh, well, of course you would.
You're already fighting. You're already fighting him, huh? I guess you're just gonna have to kill him now. Yeah, no choice.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna have to. Basically, I have to stun him. Well, I let my stamina get too low. That's why you need to like.
So there's really like no blocking that move they does, huh?
You just have to move. You can also do this, which is like holding. Well, that was too close. I can do.
Like he was about to charge, bro.
That was okay. That was way out of his range. Well, he resisted it. Shit, I didn't stun her again. So I can do that. And I can do this. Come on,
charge.
Yeah, you will.
Right now.
Which that has a duration on it. I could wait.
Wait.
I stopped him in his tracks. I didn't know I could do that. I just got extremely.
Boom, boom. One last hit, you're gone.
I was quicker on the draw. 110 shots. It's a shame about her. Shame. Damn shame. Shall remember you, Emily. I swear there's a... I knew there was a hideout.
Are you sure?
These things are my hideouts. Which I'm going to... Oh. They're fighting in there. They're fighting in there.
Is that human and the other thing?
Yep.
Oh shit.
That's a beast.
You don't want to fight that thing. Can you sneak behind him?
Yeah. Which they are very hard to fight, but
yeah, you didn't know that.
the reason why is they figure
Don't hit so hard.
just wait.
Yeah.
They're not hard, but you just gotta watch.
Keep an eye on them because they can be tricky.
It's stable. Why is the Western dog stable? Who's affected here? They're all healthy. I guess it's those people. There it is. My hideout. I'm going to basically...
Ew. That's your hideout?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's decrepit enough for nobody to come in here. I need to make more serums.
You're gonna want to pooping this out, you know that, right? We've done with all the other balls. I mean, there's something wrong when your poo's got purple in it and yellow, and it's fuzzy.
Make it. See, it makes damage. Blood absorption. Blood absorption. I'm waiting to get my phosphorus so I can switch to the fire.
Yeah, kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool.
You need to switch to chemical or fire, which I'm doing fire because it's good against vampires and beasts.
Yeah. Fire seems more damage.
Chemical is just for people.
Yeah. So. And you're fighting more, I feel like.
I have a lot of XP right now to use, but in order to do a good pacifist playthrough, there's also chances where it's either you kill this guy or you can sacrifice XP to turn him into a vampire.
You're going the wrong way.
I'm on
Yeah, use all your stamina, or whatever it's called.
It'll recharge. Stamina will recharge, but health. I mean,
blood. So now I can go to that lady, Dorothy, and tell her that her friend is dead.
But you took revenge.
I avenged her death. I need to get the ingredients to be able to make a migraine antidote. The more people get sick, the more they're like there's a health status. And if it reaches the critical point, that means like a lot of people are inflicted with like these. So the more people inflicted, the more this goes down, and when it gets critical and then it goes into hostile, that means this whole district will be unsafe. Like Skull will come in and start wrecking shit and start killing people. So as a pacifist, you really need to like take
Cure them.
Yeah. Which I need to return to Whitechapel and start healing them. Like start giving them a bunch of antidotes, which I've already made.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna put that.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
I have 450 XP from that, which doesn't seem like much.
That's my foot. Take your ball. Go play.
Ooh, I can increase the stun on it very well. It's good. I picked that up. There's a hide. It's probably in our house. Yep, this is my mansion.
Mansion in Georgia.
That's London.
I just find out the song again.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, so you can sell stuff in here too?
it's called looting.
So technically these aren't your houses, you're just staying out.
But this is my house. Let's see, increase the stun. Increase the stun. Handling. And handling. There.
Are those like stakes
Yeah, it's like a...
for grabs?
So I have that stake and that remarkable listing knife for blood absorption. Which I also have my sword that also blood. Every It's my mother.
Your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
So pretty much every single one of my weapons has some form of blood absorption. So every strike that happens to them, it'll absorb the blood, like a little bit.
Well, that's always good.
So that I always have access to my healing power. She's fighting for women's rights.
There's some bigger deals.
Good evening, Doctor.
Wow.
I may have a look at you.
What?
Like she's fighting for women's rights.
There's
I
like,
find this.
do you think they've just come together to kill all the bad people?
White phosphorus.
Good evening.
Good.
may
Shut
have
up. I just want to buy some ingredients. That's all. That's literally it. No, not that. Buy some ingredients. Now for 2 shillings, which is perfectly fine. So I can go back to my house, my mansion, rather. Return to my mansion, return to my workbench, make some more of those healing antidotes, then head back to Whitechapel and heal those people. Two more to make it.
Do you have any more stuff in the house?
No, I needed a specific ingredient. It's called ergomatine.
Ergomatine?
I think that's actually what it's called. I know I can do it. That workbench, I have some shit that I can recycle into components. Get 1 glass vial, 5 aluminum powder, and 3 sodium hypochlorite solution. Quinine, codeine, and potassium permangranate. Aluminum sugar powder, glass vial, ferrous tartrate. Spring screw grease.
Idea this time of the year.
Ink pen. Could probably salvage that. Looting more of the house. Shillings.
Is that your father?
Huh?
Is that your father?
It's my butler.
Hmm.
Named Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Just keep on loop.
A lot of this stuff you can recycle now. Right?
And I'm also doing my basic components. Alright, time to return to Whitechapel.
What's the coin thingy? I guess trading.
That's merchants.
Mm-hmm.
Whitechapel is not far. I just have to pass that thing. So yeah, I'm like keeping the lookout for any searchables.
Did he kill him?
Stun damage. Which the more stun damage that they can deal. The higher or the faster they'll be stunned, which makes me use the bite attack. So I can get more blood and health back. Pow.
has been unlocked. It's great. It means it's a fast way back. Unlocking shortcuts. We're back in Whitechapel. Ah, rats.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
My blood reserves are topped off.
You killed a pointless rat for nothing.
No worries, Benjamin Palmer.
Even Blue is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I ain't gonna pick up milk.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take
this remedy, but be discreet.
It may
damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
How is
the sanitary situation?
When people buy guns instead of medications, they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
She's healing, but she's recovering. And find every...
Another code. Well, the cigarette ain't
Good
out
evening,
ready.
sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake...
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Yeah.
How are conditions in Whitechapel?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
Have you heard anything?
Not really.
Why am I not convinced?
Maybe it's because you lack faith. Being a skeptic must be useful for a man of science.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. Made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
So he made the rent so high that he had to evict people because people couldn't pay the high rent. So then he got attacked by those tenants. So which of these do you feel like I should do?
I guess you really want to stop now.
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Since I took an oath to help people...
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
I can still give you a hit for free too.
What help could I...
That's simple. I already get good money from all...
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your business?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
In other words, you take advantage.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
This guy's a real piece of work.
How are conditions?
The way this...
Goodbye.
Kind of makes me want to break my pacifist route, but I'll stay true to myself. And you're asleep. And they're honking.
You again?
What do I want?
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others. There is a thin line between pride and stupidity.
Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then.
Goodbye.
That's good. Cured you for anemia. I cured him for anemia. Now I need to find the shun. I have no idea where she could be. go to Cosby's later?
So like hitting the hay. So I feel like hitting the hay later.
Well, it's about time for this stream to stop.
3 hours later.
Huh?
3 to 4 hours later.
No, 2 hours and 17.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I mean, yeah.
We should give her treatment.